First of all, thank you for all coming out. Thank you for keeping your eyes on the prize. Because if we're not unified and directed toward changing the regime, then we will fall short. I have had the privilege of knowing and watching Jesse Arreguin in the heat of battle. And I can tell you he was somebody who doesn't waver, who stands tall against those forces on the council that have put this city up for sale. I took a few minutes the other night to read one of my favorite poems, and that's Ode to the West Wind by Shelley. In the last stanza, he says something that I think encapsulates all of our desires here. We have lived through a winter of discontent with this council majority for 14 years, and we've seen the transformation of this city into one in which it's barely recognizable. That last stanza says, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? And I think Jesse represents that spring that we're all yearning for and that we're all going to get behind, because the winter that we have endured has wrought so much of havoc on our city, from traffic to ethnic cleansing. And we need a standard bearer, and Jesse is that standard bearer that we can get behind. So I'm very proud to introduce Jesse.
Well, that's a tough act to follow. I am running for mayor because we need new dynamic leadership in City Hall, and I want to make Berkeley work for everyone. I love this city. I care deeply about this city and its future. I came to Berkeley and I made it my home because of the values of tolerance, inclusiveness, equal access of opportunity, diversity of thought, leadership in social justice and sustainability. And these are values that were instilled in me very early on in my life. Growing up in my hometown of San Francisco, I was exposed to many political currents happening throughout the world. The fight against apartheid in South Africa, for farm workers' rights, and the fight for democracy in other parts of the world. And these social movements inspired me at a very young age to get involved and be part of the solution. At the age of 9 years old, inspired by his legacy, I led efforts to name a street in San Francisco after my hero, Cesar Chavez, and for the last 20 years, I have been an advocate for progressive change. In my 14 years living in this city, I have led efforts to increase student housing, expand renter protections, advocate for zero waste and climate action. I've served on 5 different boards in the city of Berkeley, and I have, on the past almost 8 years on the city council, translated our progressive values into action and gotten things done. What has happened to our city? Our neighborhoods are a monopoly board. We see speculation city. Special interests run City Hall, and the voice of the public is not heard. The issues that will improve all of our lives, working people in our community, are not a priority, but the concerns of big business are. Our city has been handed over to speculators, big landlords, and the Chamber of Commerce. Berkeley used to pride itself in citizen participation and was a trailblazer in progressive reforms. Do we need a mayor that's focused solely on the profits of himself and his friends, real estate friends? Do we need a mayor who's a real estate agent at a time of an unprecedented housing crisis where we see gentrification throughout our city, right here in South Berkeley? Do we need a mayor that's rude and contemptible to the public? We need a progressive mayor that will respect public process, that will bring democracy to City Hall, that will fight for social justice and sustainability, and that will move Berkeley into a new era of progressive change. That's why I am running for mayor. To bring my experience, to bring my values, and to help move Berkeley in a different direction. So collectively, we can make Berkeley a progressive trailblazer once again. The challenges that we all face, income inequality, rising rents and housing costs, climate crisis, these are all issues that require innovative solutions and things that I have brought to the table at the City Council that I want to bring to the Mayor's office. So, I've been proud to be endorsed by State Controller Betty Yee, State Board of Equalization Chairperson Fiona Ma, SEIU Local 1021, Councilmember Max Anderson, former Berkeley Mayor Gus Newport, and many community leaders throughout Berkeley. I'd be honored to have your vote so we can build the momentum to not only beat Capitelli, but to take back City Hall for the people. Thank you.